Like a bee with honey thighs, a living hell of slice of heaven. She is Jekyll and Hyde, every truth and every lie. She holds a candle to my shame. I take everything but blame. When it comes to naming names, I'll name Jay.
Forever Jay is sort of about my wife. It's like a girl I've known for like 22 years, since we're like 13. And I've never like openly written a song about her. There are references and lots of things to her. But I titled it, and I just wanted to, it's like a diary of one of our days where you know somebody so well, then you think, well, I don't know you at all, because you've know them so well. And it's the ins and outs. It's sort of what people maybe would call a love song, but there's a different side where she maybe physically would prefer Mel Gibson to me, but she sort of knows that she's going to see me at the end of the day and not Mel Gibson. But she's okay about it, and there's no need for us to sort of have these weird fantasies and wander off. And it's like, it's a diary of a 35-year-old couple who think they know each other really well. Maybe we do, I don't know.
Certain coy and hard to please. She kisses me through gritted teeth. But when I'm weak, she whispers dreams. She says somewhere, you know Mel Gibson, but that's okay. Today could be your lucky day. And I collapse into a heap.
I don't think I've mellowed with my writing. It's like what I choose to talk about now is myself and the people around me. We spent maybe 3 years in the specials trying to influence everyone, and it sometimes backfires because where art, anger and commerce meet, you always have problems. I think when you're 19, you really do think like you can change the world, and we wanted to change so much, but then it sort of backfires a touch. It gets sort of hypocritical because we write songs about you know, unemployment and how a city can collapse, and then go and receive a gold disc 6 months later, and it's sort of I think you've got to be careful. I think if you're going to give a message to anybody, you've got to be careful. And you've got to be sure that that message is true and right. I had a funny time. I'd sort of stress and pressure built up so much, and I just didn't like getting recognised. It was like that thing about where you go shopping and you just want to shop, and to Sainsbury's or something, and I just sort of had enough, and I flipped a lot, and I sort of built a cottage in the side of a hill, and I wouldn't leave that house. I couldn't leave that house, and I thought, well, why carry on doing this if I can't leave my house? Surely I should be a dustman who sort of collects bags once a week at this certain street and puts it in the back of a van, and that's it. That's all you do. I mean, it's like there's a responsibility to the people who leave their bags of rubbish. But that's it, really. And it sounded like a great idea. But people thought I was being funny. It's like, but I wasn't. No one took me seriously, and that's why I didn't do it. If I'd have had one person encouraging me, I would now be a dustman. This dog is coming like a ghost dog.
Why must the youth fight against themselves? Government leaving the youth on the shelf.
This place is coming like a ghost dog.
No job to be found in this country.
Can't go on no more. The people getting angry. I decided I was ready to make a solo album. I always wanted to make one with Ian Brody, who produced it, and we'd known each other for 10 years. And we thought it would be good, and we said when we make this album we'll put a band together and do it, because we were sort of really, really bored with programmers coming in and trying out these trumpet sounds and stuff, and it didn't seem to make much sense. So we said let's put a 4-piece band together, and Craig Gannon, who plays guitar, I've known for a long time, and when he left the Smiths, I started work with him then, and we wanted a great bass player, and Echo and the Bunnymen were always my sort of favourite band. And Les, who was in the Bunnymen, so we found him on a farm again. He'd sort of, he got to a stage like me where he just really couldn't be bothered. He just wanted to paint tractors. And, but we said he should make one record with us and see what happens. So he's now playing with us, and he's happier doing this and painting tractors. Just about, I think. And Chris Sharrett, who plays with World Party and a lot of other bands, he's like my favourite drummer, he has been for ages. And so that's a nucleus of everything now. This is how we tour and record.
She's a bee with honey thighs, a living hell of slice of heaven. She's good, she's bad, it makes me mad. She's all I'll never have. She holds a candle to my shame. I take everything but blame. When it comes to naming names, I'll name Jay. Forever Jay.
I think it's good to confuse people, especially the press. I think it's really good to do that, because if everybody susses you out straight away, then it's that's it, it's gone. But if you choose to live a different sort of life, then you can do whatever you want to do. It's like this weird tag I get about being miserable, but I see it as like it's like you get a comedian who openly on stage and in front of the cameras is this bright and breezy thing, and then goes home and commits suicide. But with me, it's sort of the opposite. I sort of like to commit suicide in front of cameras and go home and have this weird little party with friends. And it's, I don't know, it's like the first time I ever did a TV thing, somebody came up to me and said, smile. And it's like, excuse me, what at? It's like, you've got to remain true. You've got to remain true. I don't smile at anyone. Unless you tell me a great joke, then I'll laugh as much as you want.
She's a bee with honey thighs, a living hell of slice of heaven. She is Jackal and